Today I'm going to show you where the shift linkage disconnect is on a 1988 Johnson 40 horsepower outboard. Same would apply for Evinrudes, they're almost identical. I had a hard time finding this. I had to do a lot of research, and I figured I'd pass on my findings to you. So I will start with that. Word of warning, you either have to take the starter or the carburetors off. I chose to take the carburetors off. I've been doing some carburetor work already, so that was the easiest route. So let me go ahead and show you where that is. So there's the shift rod connector, almost in the center of the screen. It's right underneath where the carburetor bowl is, pointing at it right now. It is mounted onto this rod to the left of it, and that rod is controlled by your shift lever on your boat, and basically turns that little shift connector up and down, if you will. And what you'll need to take it off is a 7/16 socket, preferably a long one, and an extension for it, and that will help you in removing it. So let me go ahead and loosen this guy up right now. Here's a close-up of the part that I took out. This is the linkage, and I'll show you exactly where it goes in and how I got it out and how I'm putting it back in. There's an indent on there, and this slides over the shift rod, which I'll show you shortly. You'll need a 7/16 inch socket with an extension and a pair of needle nose to really get this done right. So let me show you exactly where that piece is. And I'll get some light on this as well. Should be able to see the shift rod. Might be a little hard to see, but if you look in there, this is the rod where the shift link connects to. The linkage itself is right behind that, and the way this works is that when we slide that piece on, there's a little bit of a pin that comes out of that piece. I'll show you that. This pin here will slide into the shift rod. So let me try to get that on there and hopefully get a good camera shot of what I'm doing. Now, this is going to go on in this orientation, like so. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the needle nose, get a grip on this thing, and I'll put a light on it. Hopefully it won't get in the way. And you can see exactly how it goes on. There's a slot on the rod. This has to line up with the slot when you're putting it on. This pin should go right into the shift linkage. And when you shift, that rod moves this back and forth, and it shifts it in and out of gear. So let's see how hard or difficult this is going to be to get on. It's probably going to be a major pain, but we'll see. Maybe you can see it going on there, but no, let me. Two things I need to mention at this point. One is, to get the shift connector on there, you need to take the bolt out of it. It'll slide onto the rod. There is a slot on that rod that the bolt goes through to lock everything in place. Next, I had better luck doing this manually than with the needle nose. I was able to, with my right hand, slide the connector on, and with my left hand, push on the rod it goes onto, so that everything settled into place nice and neat. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and make sure to hit like and subscribe.